Hey guys, Virginia the Buckeye Gamer here, back with another video. This is one that I promised to do for a while, but we are going to have a short discussion about Street Fighter 6. So, the one thing I want to start off by saying is, for those who have not played this, Street Fighter 6 is definitely not a normal Street Fighter game. And what I mean by that is, again, for those who aren't familiar, this one is actually more of an open world concept, like a really nice story mode. You can see the reflection of my phone recording. Sorry about that. But you can tell by looking at the box art here that this game is more open world. Now, it does have like your arcade fighting that Street Fighter is known for, but you can actually create your own avatar. You can customize it like with outfits and different stat upgrades and everything, but it almost is like a fighter RPG. Now, I don't want to associate it with an RPG because it doesn't necessarily feel like that, but it depends depending on how you look at it. Now, I would say it's more of a fighter than an RPG, but it definitely has RPG elements. And being that RPGs and fighters are two of my favorite genres to play, definitely the best of both worlds for me. So I would have to say this to date is probably my favorite Street Fighter game, and I've played a lot of them over the years. So, but yeah, you have a really cool story mode with your avatar. It can be man or woman, or, and you, like I said, you can do up the avatar how you wish. Very customizable. But you actually also, throughout the story, you actually meet different characters from Street Fighter games. Like, the first one I came across was Chun-Li, but you do come across other ones, like I know Ryu makes an appearance. There's a bunch of different ones, but yeah, so I don't want to spoil it too much. But the story mode, now the graphical quality isn't always that great, but like throughout the story, you can deviate from like the main mission. You can do like little side missions for other people. You can pick fights with random people on the street. And they even have like a health bar and level marker above the character before you decide to fight them. So you kind of know which ones to avoid and which ones that you stand a chance against. But yeah, like I said, I am having a blast with this. It's got me playing my Xbox a lot more. But like I said, I think this is probably my favorite Street Fighter, if not my actual favorite fighting game of all time. Now, the graphics aren't, like tip top 4K beautiful stuff, but I look at it this way, guys. You can boast about like 4K graphics and high fidelity and blah, blah, blah. But if your game doesn't run good, it doesn't have good mechanics, then the game is just garbage. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, look at Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, how good that game is selling, and it's still even pushing out Switch units. Like, I'm not even talking about the, like the Tears of the Kingdom's, like the actual Switch itself, like the Switch OLED edition. It's just pushing out Switch units in general. Like, I know people who solely bought a Switch just for Tears of the Kingdom and then picked up Breath of the Wild too, since it was built on the same engine. But, like I said, you don't have to have 4K graphics nowadays for a good game. I mean, look at where video games started, like little itty bitty blocks on the screen, and, video games there for a while didn't even have sound, in the very, very early days. But yeah, like I said, pretty graphics doesn't always mean a good game. So I know getting a little off topic, but I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, if you guys, especially if you love fighters and you're like me and you love RPGs too, definitely check out Street Fighter 6. Now, I got this on release day, and I would say at this point it's worth every penny that I paid on it. So yeah. And like I said, it does have like offline and online like competitive modes that you can play. So you do have that, typical Street Fighter style of gameplay. But one thing I did want to point out too is when you do get in a fight with somebody, it is that typical side scrolling. So you do, again, you have that in the story mode as well. So yeah, like I said, that's my quick take on Street Fighter 6. Sorry, I was rambling off topic a little bit, but there you go. There's my thoughts on it. Highly, highly, highly recommend if you love fighters and you love RPGs and that whole aspect. So anyway, does it for this video. If you guys like what you see, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe if you wish. And always remember, guys, that Jesus is real. He loves you. I love you too. You all stay safe, and I'll see you next time.